Hello everybody, my name is Shino and I help candidates for IELTS speaking. One of the common problems IELTS candidates face when they go for speaking, especially in the part 2 of IELTS, is that they run out of ideas and they finish their response with just 1 minute or nearly 2 minutes. So they are not being able to continue to talk until 2 minutes. One of the problem when you get the cue card for IELTS speaking is they continue to talk about the answers in the prompt and they make sentences like 1 or 2 sentences response and they run out of idea. Take for example the prompt, the cue card, describe a journey you have taken. You should say where you went and who you went with and what you saw there and explain why it was memorable. So normally a candidate explains, like he starts to say, I would like to describe a journey that I have taken and the journey was to this place, finished. And then he jumps to the next prompt and says, I went with my friends, that's all, finished. And then he jumps to the third prompt and say, I saw many things, beautiful sceneries, gardens and mountains and rivers, finished. And then see, he's not explaining, describing what he saw. And then the last one, I can remember this journey very much because that was nice, that was interesting, etc. etc. So what happens is, if you say the answers like that, you will run out of ideas, plus you will not speak up to the 2 minutes. So one thing you can do is to describe as much as possible on all the prompts. Some candidates believe that giving explanation is mandatory only for the last prompt in the cue card. No, that's not correct. Think of it as this way. So the first prompt was where you went. So actually the candidate, the examiner is trying to understand, are you able to describe the location? So for example, let's say I went to Hyderabad. It's a place in India. It's one of the famous tourist destinations in India, located here, and etc. and etc. Describe it. And then go to the second one. I went with my friends. So some of them were my classmates and some of them were my neighbors, some of them were etc. and etc. Describe the people, the participants. And then continue, go and talk about what you saw. So you can say, I saw this one there. I saw, so describe what you saw. So I saw this building and that was very huge, etc.